Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be going over my settings in Hyperscape. I know there's a lot of people in my Twitch chat who are like, what's your FOV at? What sensitivity do you play at? What are your video settings? And so today I'll be going over some of those. So in the settings, to start off, I play at 400 DPI and 7 in-game with a mouse ADS low zoom of 90 and a mouse ADS high zoom of 60. And in my custom controls, I really didn't change any of my keybinds. The only things that I really have changed are my inventory wheel keybind, which is set to Z, and my reorder weapons, which is set to E. So down in my gameplay, I have everything set to hold. So aim is holding, crouch is holding, sprint is holding. Auto sprint by default is turned on, and I would highly suggest you turn it off, because when you have auto sprint on, it makes sliding around and moving around a little bit harder. I have auto vault on. It's just what works for me. I don't like having to press space multiple times, so it just helps me. Inventory wheel mode is on toggle. This is very important for me because I don't want to like hold down the Z key. So I just want to tap it once and then tap it again to close it. I should have this off. You don't want to close inventory wheel after drop. So if you want to drop like multiple hacks, multiple weapons, just have this off. I mean, this isn't really an important option, but generally you just like to have this on off. I have world map and score war mode on toggle and auto switch weapon when empty on disabled. I think you should disable this in pretty much every game that you play, but that's just me. I have my HUD display area on 93 because my hand cam blocks a little bit of the kill feed and how many kills that I have. I just like to have this a little bit lower so I can actually see it past my hand cam, but normally I would have this at 100. So for video settings, I play at full screen, 1080p. Don't really need anything more than 1080p because I'm focusing on performance and frames rather than resolution and how pretty the game looks. So I don't really care about the graphics at all. I play at 240 Hz with a PG258Q ROG monitor and a 2080 Ti. I have VSync turned off and my field of view is at 119. This would be 103 on the old scale, but ever since they changed the scale, now it's 119. My brightness is default at 50. And as for my overall graphics, I pretty much have everything at ultra low. But the reason why it says custom is because I changed a couple of things. The biggest being the sound quality, which I have turned to ultra high. But some of the other settings that I have are that the resolution is scaled from 25 to 100% depending on distance. My target FPS being 240 and my sharpness being at 25. In addition, my anti-aliasing quality is at TXAA. I probably could turn this down lower if I wanted more frames, but I already get enough frames as it is, so I just leave this here. For audio, I am the type of person who has my system volume at 100 and then turn everything down individually. So my master volume is at 25 and I just turn everything else down just a little bit. And even though the music is a banger in this game, I'm sorry, but I just don't really want to listen to it every single time, so I have my music volume turned off. Other than that, I haven't really changed any of the settings in general or my account. I kind of switch my data center between Central US and West Europe depending on the time. So if it's like past 2 a.m., anywhere between 2 a.m. Central Time to like 5 p.m. Central Time, Europe is popping, and all the other daily normal time. So like anywhere between 8 a.m. Central Time and like 12 a.m. Central Time. I think that's a pretty good time to be on Central US. But other than that, I don't have streamer mode on, so all of this is disabled, and I don't use hidden matchmaking delay. That's just about does it for my settings. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.